our Asian session of trading here. Welcome to the Australian Employment Report. My name is Greg McLeod, and we're going to be scalping the market in just a few minutes. In about 10 minutes, we'll have the Australian rate announcement, and so I look forward to trading that, and hopefully make up some of the losses we took earlier. But I'm so glad, so happy to see you here with me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and also on LinkedIn. Okay, so we're going to get started. Before we get started, I want to direct your attention to the risk disclosure on your screen coming up momentarily. Okay, there we go. And make sure you understand all the risks associated with foreign exchange trading. And we'll go ahead and get started. We'll take a big dive into the charts. We'll look see what's going on with the economic calendar. But just for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I want to welcome you to the Elite Traders presentation, the Forex Cash Machine presentation of Pip and Run Forex Scalping. And I'm the founder and CEO of the Elite Traders University. I've spent many years as a currency analyst at one of the world's largest Forex brokers in the world. And I've also developed several systems that have been highly profitable, and so glad to be able to share what we do at Elite Traders University, kind of like an open house to let you know what's going on the inside here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We got about 5 minutes for the announcement. Let me go ahead and bring up our My Market heat map, which is our trusty tool that's behind me. It's arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. It tells me what's hopping, what's popping, what's dropping, and what's not. And in fact, let's take a look at the Forex majors and see what's hot right now at the current time. Dollar CAD still hot, still on fire, up 0.11% at 1.2529. We also have the U.S. dollar index in the gray, so nothing really is trending up, but the dollar CAD still. Aussie dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, and Kiwi dollar are all down slightly at 9:22 Eastern time. Okay, and this is a live broadcast, so if you are on a chat room, I would like to invite you to the Forex Cash Machine. That's my private Facebook group for Forex scalpers, and you can come over here and get a membership right here. It's called the Forex Cash Machine, or you can go to the Forex Cash Machine.com, and that will take you here. And we should be live streaming now. I can see that there. Okay, we are live. Okay, I can say we are live. Okay, boom. Okay, and hey, it's me inside of me inside of me. Nice. Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna go to the economic calendar right here in our tabs, and we can see that the next bit of news we had Canadian news that came out. Bank of Canada rate decision came out, and it was really made the CAD actually very weak, even though they had positive growth forecasts. So anyway, so that's why we want to look at price action and not really pay attention to what these talking heads are actually saying, right? And I want to congratulate Jay over there in the room. Jay was able to he did quite a number of pips. Also, I want to congratulate Mira France. Mira did 392 pips. So proud of her. Love you so much. She's over there in Dubai. Good, excellent trader. Okay, so good. So this is what we're looking at. 30,000 jobs forecast. A drop from 115,000. But we're just gonna take a look at some Australian pairs and see which ones will be the best ones to actually to trade. Okay, so I'm going to get off of here and go right to, let's get right to our chart, right? Okay, so I'm looking at Euro Aussie. I'm not an Aussie, but Euro Aussie. It's EURAUD. Looking at we look at a 1 hour chart. I'm going to show you how I set things up in the news. I'm using the CTrader platform, and the Skilling has a really good Skilling is a broker. It's a Scandinavian broker that's has CTrader, and so here we go. So we got a move from the lows down to 1.5620, and then we rallied up to these 1.59787 or so, and we pull back to a Fibonacci, pull right back to a 50% retracement. Okay. Okay. And make sure I'm looking at the right time here, right? 21:30. That's 9:30. Okay. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes. Okay. So we rallied up, we pulled back down to the 50% retracement right here, and I'm gonna put a little circle around there. Under 50% retracement, and so we've got, and then we look for maybe some type of a trend line break across the top there, and we may look for prices to come back to maybe this fifth level here, 23% retracement, 58.92. And we have another rising trend line that we can take from here, a demand line, which I like to make green to show that, hey, just kind of illustration purposes, buying. And then we have a supply line, which would be red, right? And so we're kind of breaking through that line. And we're going to wait for maybe, this is a 1 hour chart, and we've got some pretty good support and resistance there. We can even go out to a 4 hour chart and actually get a bigger 50,000 foot picture. And you can see that we rallied from these lows way back on February 17th on the Euro Aussie. Now, the thing about Euro Aussie, it's in the opposite direction of Aussie dollar. Okay, so when EUR AUD goes up, AUD USD goes down. So we might look at that on the flip side as well. We can also look at AUD JPY and see what's going on with there. It should be maybe working its way down, maybe. And this actually, I like this. This is pretty clean, actually. The 1 hour chart here, and here's our head and shoulders, a little bit better than the one that we had before, right? Nice little round, shoulder, head, shoulder. And a pretty good neckline, which was broken, but we want to be kind of careful here. And then we can look for a target of the bottom. This is Aussie yen 1 hour. The lows from July 8th were at 81.34, and that's about 70 pips from where we are right now. And we've got about 3 minutes left on the clock, and so we're looking for prices to either break and keep going down, right? Or they could go up, right? That's the market, right? It can go up or down. So I would look at, if we broke the high where that's moving averages 82.35, if price decided to mosey on up and break out, we could see this break. However, you try not to enter with too much of a bias, but this downward move down to 81.34 looks pretty good too. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock, so we'll see what price shakes out. We'll be standing by, ready to pull the trigger wherever she wants to go. But we also have, we have a downward sloping line. We have kind of like a descending triangle in a way with lower highs, and the lows are pretty much the same. So let's see. This is it's heavy. We'll see if there's going to be a fishing expedition where they like wick you in or wick you out, and I just hate that. Don't you hate that? Or this might be a smooth move. It's like, oh, this you ever had one a smooth move? It's like, no, I know it's getting kind of nasty, right? Okay, and I'm going to check the chat. I'm going to check the boxes to see is anybody there. Oh, I see. Hey, Svetlana did something there. Let me go ahead and bring her over here, right? Let's see. Okay, she got short Aussie dollar. Oh, that's May 19th. Okay, May 19th. Okay. Hey, look, it's a video. Look at me. Oh, wow, very cool. Okay. Trying to find our chat. I see JD, Raymond, and 3 others. Who's there? I see JD, Mario, Miranda, Avnash. Nice to see you as well. Okay, 1 minute to news. we're waiting for the Australia announcement there, and let's see, we can pull up. Okay, and 3210. Okay, we're at 9:30. There's that long fishing wick. And we'll see if we get, let's drop to a 5-minute here. And we've got a nice 5-minute trend line break. And I'm going to get long with a stop. I'm going to place my stop down below. That will give me a right here at 12 pips stop. And let's see if we get a push back up to the old highs. Okay. Could be a fishing expedition. Okay. I have a 12 pip stop here. So we'll see if we get cut out or break out. But we had a 5-minute candle close outside the trend line. And though not all the economic announcements are created equal, Australian employment data might not be as volatile, say, as non-farm payroll, or as retail sales or consumer confidence. But they can create quick pips, either quick losses or quick gains. Let's see how this candle closes, and we might cut this baby short. And we've got about 3 minutes left in the. I'm not looking at the wrong. Okay, yeah, we can C trade. We can switch it up, right? Yeah. Okay. Oops. So we flipped and got short. We clicked a little small. There's a button right here on the side, and that little round that allows you to make a U-turn. It'll close out your other trade and put you into a trade in the other direction. That's one of the features of the C Trader platform. But let's see if we can. Where is that low? Let me get back to like a 15-minute chart. And yeah, so I'm looking at 81.34 and one of those Darth Maul spikes north and south. . 8207 spinning top. And we're looking for our next 5-minute candle comes in at 9:35, but we're on a 15-minute chart, so we won't see a new candle until 45, right? 9:45. Okay. So not much movement here. I mean, let me get to the. I can pull up the news. I can pull it up. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And let's go to. We can go here. I have to log in again. Okay, let's go to the. Oh, we have a financial news stream that will probably help, and then we can actually look at the news that would have come out. Loading, and let's do that and close that out. Okay, try that again. And dollar loses ground against major rivals except Canadian dollar, right? 4 hours ago, right? Not seeing any news coming out for the Australian dollar here, right? Okay, so let's go back to the economic calendar. Keep my eye on the ball. Economic calendar. Okay, and let's see if they put the number in. Okay, that's business conditions. This is today. Okay, close that out. Today, now, like today, and that's good. Okay, all right. Well, it's worse than expected. 291,000 jobs versus 361. The forecast was lower than forecast. Unemployment rate though is lower, 4.9% versus 5.4%. So very interesting how you can the amount of jobs is the amount of jobs created went down, but the unemployment rate went down too. So people just maybe gave up looking for a job, maybe I'm not sure. But it's bearish data. It would be considered bearish, but you never know the fundamentals, right? I mean, we're sitting on maybe some old support there, you know. I'm going to drop down to the 5-minute chart, and that was our basically a spinning top indecision candle, and now we have a range top right there and a range top at the 8214 and a low A202. So it's like much like a dog kind of like peeing and marking out its territory, and the market is kind of marked out its territory. And then now we have a closed candle outside of that as well. And we're probably going to switch that around. And let's see if maybe we're getting started. Put a stop below the low of the candle. I'm going to give this thing a 6-pip stop. See if this thing gets rocking and rolling. And if we can break that high of that doji, that would bode well for a bullish move. Starting to see some green. Getting chopped up. We went long and then short, and then now we're long again, right? So let's see if we can break 82.14. Currently trading at 82.12. This is Aussie Yen 5-minute chart. And we can draw a rising trend line here. So this news is not our next news announcement. If this turns out to be a dud, and you know sometimes they are it would be tomorrow, right? That would be the UK average earnings. Don't know how many people are watching that, but there's 3 announcements coming out, and they're supposedly high impact. This one here, Bank of Japan monetary policy statement, is usually a sleeper, but everything's kind of topsy-turvy, so it might be a breakout. You never know, right? So that's up, and that'll be 2 a.m. Eastern time if you are up. I probably will not. I'll probably I'll make this my my last one for the week. Oh, I think there's retail sales. There's retail sales on Friday. That's gonna be that's gonna be a good one, right? That's gonna impact the dollar, and that could really get things going, right? So yeah, retail sales month on month. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. That'll be a nice way to end our Friday of news scalping. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed trading along with me or trading against me. Or if you're making money, that's all that matters, right? If I make money, it's great, but I can, But when you make money, it's better, right? Because it's you. Just being honest. And then hopefully, if this is the kind of instruction that you like, and this is something that you may want to reach out to our team. We have a talented team, myself, Michael, Svetlana, and you can go to a free Forex masterclass, and you can watch it anytime you want. It's already recorded. It's not one of those fake webinars where, hey, there's an audience talking. It's a webinar. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. It calls 4pillarsto6figures.com. That's the number 4. It's going across the screen right now, right? And you can sign up for that. And there's valuable information there about setting up a Forex business. Basically, you're creating a business, right? You're a small business. Well, hopefully not. You won't be so small, but you got to start somewhere. And so that's really good. There's testimonies there. There's actually me doing some trading in that video as well. A lot of people say, oh, this is boring. It's like, well, yeah, you watch the whole thing. There's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good tips on how to change your mindset and stuff like that. So, but there's also an invitation at the end to speak with myself or a member of my team. If you would like to find out more about mentorship, what the resources are necessary to participate, and if we're a good fit, if you're willing to invest in yourself, then we're behind you 1,000%. Okay, and you'll be very glad you did, very glad you did. And I would love to make you my next success story. That's one of my goals. Is I'd like to see all of you. I'm a millionaire maker, and it'll be very cool to have you, on the beach, or traveling, doing whatever you want to do. I was talking to a young man with this. Shout out to Tyler, who reached out, and looking forward to him joining. 21 years old, trying to make it happen.